Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, hello, wherever you are. Thank you for being here and welcome or welcome back to Kita's List of Everything Black. So, this channel is a companion to kitaslist.com, but it stands on its own as well. Um, kitaslist.com connects the culture with commerce and community so that we can take the $1.6 billion, which would be more at this point than that. But in 2021, we Black consumers as a collective spent $1.6 trillion. Yet simultaneously, our net worth went down 14%. So that tells me that we're not spending enough money within our own community. So let's take that money we were going to spend anyway and spend it in our community. And keytoslist.com will help you find those places that you can spend it. Um, this channel is the companion to this. Here we talk about everything that affects Black people's pockets. So that means everything. Um, some things are more serious than others. But basically, if you buy things and you're Black, we want you to sign up at keytoslist.com. And if you sell things, you're a Black owned business or a Black professional or a nonprofit or social media company or a realtor or a recruiter or an entertainer, or you sell furniture or cell phones, you have a food truck or you're a licensed street vendor. Um, if you're an insurance agent or a medical professional, especially if you're a Black medical professional, we looking for y'all. um, whether you sell hairpins or homes or hats, we want you to sign up at keytoslist.com so we can recycle the money within our community multiple times and hopefully increase our collective net worth. So that's what keytoslist.com is about. This channel is to support those efforts and talk about things that are related. Um, and we always look at everything from a monetary perspective here. Now, I'm not an economist, I'm just a person out here trying to do their bit just like you. So I'm not an expert, but I think that I can bring some interesting conversation to what we're trying to achieve with keytoslist.com. Um, It is free to join and free to use. It's not free to list your business, but the prices are extremely good right now because we got that grand opening Black History Month pricing going on. It's certainly less than the last time you went to a mid-level restaurant. Um, so pause the video, go over to keytoslist.com, sign up, come back to the video, like the video, set up your subscribe to the channel and set up your notifications, and let's go. And stick around to the end of the video because I just might give out some free listings. Okay, let's get into today's video. So today's video, I wanted to talk about, or really I just have a question for you. Are you ready for the new economy? You're Black in America, $1.6 trillion strong. Are you ready for the new economy? I shouldn't even call it the new economy because it's actually already here. See, there's no more work somewhere 40 years, get a gold watch, retire on your pension. That, I'm not going to say there's no more. That exists in some places, but it's becoming fewer and far between. And so now we're in the economy of everybody needs multiple sources of income. You have to have it because companies are laying off and rehiring at lower rates. They have cut the salary ranges. Um, I have people trying to hire me at 60% of what I normally make. I don't work with them, but everybody doesn't have the luxury to say no. So you have to have more than one source of income. Okay. And now with social media, people are kind of abandoning corporate America and just selling to each other. You can sell whatever you have. You can sell your opinion, you can sell your knowledge. So start your social media channel. You can start small, just do something, okay? And just keep doing it consistently because you never know. Just do something that's fun for you, right? Um, I went to last week, I went to an AI workshop or webinar, and I really was annoyed and frustrated by what I saw one of the major people there presenting doing, and that is telling people, oh, you're not going to lose your job. You know, I'm here to tell people the truth. And I've worked in tech over 30 years, and I can tell you absolutely you are going to lose your job to AI. Okay. And the more they can figure out how to replace people with AI, the more they will do. And some people will have to learn new AI skills, right? But companies don't want to train anybody anymore because it costs too much, right? They don't want to spend a dime on anything. Every dollar has to go in their own pocket. And that's what's going to start happening. The rich are going to get rich and the poor are going to get even poorer. We already got tent cities, right? And every time America gets a cold, something goes wrong in the economy, the black community feels the effect of that the most, right? They get a cold and we get the flu. That's what I've heard said. So I want to be out here in these economic and technical streets letting y'all know, get ready because winter is coming, you know? And the way that you get ready is you prepare yourself. Right now, AI is new enough that anybody can jump in. If you teach yourself to use a few AI um, products, a few AI software, and how to effectively get it to do things because it's all about the prompt. It's all about the way you ask the question. And the only way to learn is to play around with it, right? You can, there's actually jobs doing that, right? So that can be a side hustle. Um, what happens in tech is when something comes out that nobody knows, it's a big opportunity for people to get in, right? So now is an opportunity for you to do that. AI is going to be bigger than the internet. It is going to touch every area of life. So some people will have to get new AI skills and some people will be replaced. Okay? Those in the jobs that require the least amount of skill will be replaced. They're always working hard to replace customer service workers. And they've already done it to a degree because you have chatbots everywhere, right? That will only become more sophisticated. Um, you've gone to fast food restaurants and some not fast food restaurants. They have a kiosk, right? So certain restaurants you go to, you can um, you can get your check right at your table because they have that little screen at the table that has a free video game on it to keep the kids quiet. And it's only free to a certain extent, right? So they're trying to get money from you there too. Um, and you'll pay it to keep the kids quiet. And then they used to give like a sheet with some crayons, right? But now they decided here's a way we can charge mom and dad even more. Um, and you can get your bill and you can order right from that little screen at your table. So now they're trying to cut the wait staff, right? Um, or at least some of the work that the wait staff does. Um, And when you go to certain fast food restaurants, you order from the kiosk and then you go pick up your order. So it's everything's becoming more and more and more automated. Um, and the more they figure out how to automate it, uh, the more people who will be replaced. I think that there'll be a lot done in hotels, right? I could see where they have some like shower wizard drone that goes into the shower, closes the curtain or the door, and you turn it on. Actually, I'd like this for my own home, actually. You close the curtain and turn on the door, and it revolves, and all sorts of jets of water or disinfectant come out of it. You put it in once with the disinfectant, and kind of like a car wash idea with the brushes that go like that. So imagine that spinning in your shower with disinfectant coming out of it. Um, and then it does a water cycle too. Um, and that rinses it. And then you just clean out the interior of the tub because that won't get the dirt off. I already use a cheap mop from Dollar Tree. It cost me $2, $1 for the stick and $1 for the mop head. And if I don't feel like bending down to clean, I mop the inside of my tub. It works very well. So, they will either that or you'll have to bring your own because they don't really, since COVID, they say they can't clean anymore, right? Because they found a way to save some money, so they don't want to go back to giving you what you used to pay for. So that's why you might as well get Airbnb, right? But, excuse me. So, are you ready for this new economy? Are you working on a skill? Are you working on a second stream of income? This is even more reason we need to close ranks and recycle the money within our own community. Instead of giving it out to outside the community, spend it within the community. That's what keytoslist.com is really about. It was my way to, one, use whatever skills I already have, to, two, become an entrepreneur, and three, work on something meaningful. So this is my way of giving back to the Black community, making money at the same time, and using skills I already have. So I'm excited about it, but even if I didn't make a dime from it, I would want to do it anyway because I want to see us turn the tide. You know, I'm hearing a lot of people say, I'm tired of asking for permission. I'm tired of asking for admission. Okay, you're $1.6 trillion strong. I didn't say million and I didn't say billion. I said trillion, right? 16 times more than $100 billion that Joe Biden sent to Ukraine that you were so upset about, right? Um, I don't care that he sent the money to Ukraine. I wish he would have helped at home too, like that. But, he's locked up tight because he's got a couple of people in his party that just want to be a wrench in the works all the time. And the same thing on the other side of the aisle. They all want to be a wrench in the works. So unless he has all houses of Congress, he'll never be able to do anything. And the alternative is you need to leave the country because if Donald Trump becomes president again, it won't matter what the economy is because you won't be a part of it. You'll be working for free. I believe he would bring back slavery if he could. Um, he's already going to mass deport people of color. He said that. Um, and so, that doesn't bode well for us, right? So get yourself ready. Learn a new skill. Now, what could you do? You could go to Udemy. You could go to Coursera. You could go to edX. These are uh, websites that deliver courses for low cost. Okay. Um, get ready. Or if you don't want to do any of that, you don't want to take any courses, you don't want to get any new skills, use a skill you already have and list yourself on keytoslist.com. You don't have to be an official business. You can list yourself as a professional because it doesn't matter what you do as a professional. Okay. Just put yourself on keytoslist.com And it doesn't, that's not what I meant. Let me back up. I meant to say it doesn't, you don't have to have a business license to list yourself as a professional on keytoslist.com. Or you can list yourself on a social media business. So you can start affiliate marketing, right? Um, you can just start a YouTube channel or a TikTok just talking about things you want to talk about. How many black people have you seen on video talking in their car? Usually I just see people talking in their car, but now the people are driving. They're talking about what they want to talk about while they drive, and I'm not mad at that. You can do the same, but make sure you put yourself on keytoslist.com. It is super inexpensive to list yourself. Um, and of course, before you buy, give Kita's List a try, right? Help me grow this. Help us to help ourselves. Let's close rank and use our $1.6 trillion, which makes us one of the which makes us one of the richest economies in the world. We are as rich in our consumerism as some countries. We are within the top 15 richest, and we don't even have any land. Okay, so let's take the money you were already going to spend and spend it within our own community. And let's prepare ourselves for the AI and for whatever happens politically. And I think if we did that, we would really be a lot happier. I just think it would be a great thing to do. I think it's the next step in what Dr. King talked about, and I would really like to see it happen. I would really, really love to see Black people get themselves together economically and understand we have the power. We had it all along. We just have to use it. And keytoslist.com is the place to help you do that. All right, guys, I hope you found something I had to say interesting. Please go ahead, like the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and then go over to keytoslist.com and sign yourself up. Oh, and since you stayed with me this long, if you want to list your business, nonprofit, social media, or professional profile on keytoslist.com, I will give you a 1 year free. So use coupon code 1 year free, the number one, the letters YEARFREE all together, no spaces, in the coupon code, and you will get your listing for free. Thank you for being here. See you next time.